Little Sadie. Little Sadie is a traditional American folk song, ballad. There's like 100 jillion versions of it. Everybody's sung it, from geniuses like Doc Watson to thousands of bluegrass bands, and then just guys like me who know 5 chords. The song has always kind of puzzled me, though, because there's some weird things about it. Now let's get into it here, and I'll show you what I mean. Went out last night to take a little round, met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went right home and I went to bed, 44 smokeless under my head. So he goes out and he shoots her down. Oh, who is she? Who's little Sadie? Is she like an ex-girlfriend or something? What's going on there? Or just somebody bumped into? I don't. No, he just goes out and he sees this little Sadie person and he shoots her down. And he says, "Well, I'm going to go home and go to bed now." Puts his gun under his pillow and then woke up the next morning about 9:30. Bugs in the buggy standing in line, axe in the buggy standing all around, taking little Sadie to her burying ground. So he shoots this little Sadie person last night, and then he sleeps in the next day. You know, while they're getting out of the funeral, so it's ready, and he just, you know, kind of just stays in bed till 9:30, and then, you know, he starts thinking, well, maybe, I don't, you know, starts thinking here. Well, I began to think what a deed I'd done, grabbed my head and away I run. Made a good run, but a little too slow. Overtook me in Jericho. Standing on a corner, reading the bill. Up steps the sheriff from Thomasville. Says, "Young man, ain't your name Brown? Remember the night you shot Sadie down?" Said, "Yes, sir, my name is Lee." I'll hold it right there. So his name is not Brown. His name is Lee. Who's Lee, and why? Why isn't Lee's name on the papers? Is he like Lee Brown? Is that his first name? Or, you know, and where are the Miranda, you know, rights? When do they come into play? And you should have a lawyer look at those papers, because if Brown's name is on it, but his name is Lee, then, you know, somebody in the district attorney's office made a big mistake, and he could probably get off. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. And he says, "Oh yes, sir, my name is Lee. I murdered little Sadie in the first degree, second degree. Got any papers? Would you read them to me?" And there's another thing right there. He just falls on the grenade right there. He doesn't. Why don't you say like, a little Sadie? I I don't really know. Little Sadie, is she like the, you know, you mean like that short girl who she used to hang, she hangs out with all the hacks and the buggy drivers in that crowd? Somebody shot her, really? Wow. I don't remember her talking to a little Sadie. He doesn't do that. Well, he took me downtown, dressed me in black, put me on the train and started me back. Sent me back to that Townsville jail. Ain't no money for to go my bail. A judge and the jury, they took a stand. The judge held the papers in his right hand. 41 days, 41 nights, 41 years to wear the ball and stripes. Well, I mean, for one thing, 41 years is kind of an odd sentence length, isn't it? I mean, who gets out sentences in odd numbers? And actually, isn't it a little? It's kind of lenient, isn't it, for a guy who he goes out and randomly shoots down folk song women? You know, I mean, you could be out shooting down Darlin Corey or Handsome Molly or, you know, little Maggie or one of those others, Flora, Lily of the West. You know, I don't get it. Little Sadie.